Hi guys, welcome back, welcome in, welcome to the Sunday Reset, where we just kind of tap in and see what energies are moving around us. If there's anything that we could use some movement on, some focus on, refocus our energy if we need to, things like that. Before we jump into the reading with the cards, though, we are going to be using our singing bowl to clear any energy that needs to be cleared, to connect to each other as a collective, and then as a collective, connect directly to spirit. If you would like to use this time to call on any specific guides, deities, archangels, any beings of light that you would like to be present, please feel free to do so now. The more the merrier. We call that a brain buffering when you say like words backwards like that. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, Spirit, speak to me and through me to the collective. What energies, if any, do we need to transmute? Do we need to move, shift out of? Energies around us. Lots of stuff going on planetarily. Mercury retrograde being the biggest. Just pay attention to any miscommunications you may be having, problems with technology, vehicles, mechanical stuff, machinery. I was going to also add, it's not the best time to start anything new. It's more of a let's circle back and close off anything that needs to be closed off. Tie up any loose ends, revisit things that are still kind of lingering. That need to be closed out and finished off so you can, be done with them. It's not necessarily a good time for like signing contracts, anything like that. If you absolutely have to, cannot be avoided, cannot be waited, cannot be like pushed until later. Just pay attention to what you're signing. Make sure you understand everything, that you are just protecting yourself. Not biting off more than you can chew. Thank you. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles so far. So we have 11 Pentacles in the spread already, with this really loving, caring, nurturing, respectful, intuitive, tapped in energy. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. We just came out of Pisces season, which is a water sign. Again, that very loving, nurturing, emotionally in tune, astute. This queen is very, very, very emotionally mature, understanding. Again, like just nurturing and loving. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm actually going to take these in reverse because they both came out basically in reverse, and this deck definitely is not. I take care to make sure that it is not, because I don't typically read reversals. But these very clearly want to come out. This is what we're letting go of. This is what we are resetting, transmuting. We're getting out of this, focused on other people's loads, other people's burdens, other people's things, and weighing ourselves down with that. It's like, no more of that. I'm going to focus on myself. I'm going to focus on balancing the things that are most important to me. And it looks like there are just two very specific things that you're wanting to get in balance. Everything else can kind of like, meh, it's not a priority at this time. It's also giving multiple streams of income, infinite streams of income. There's an infinity symbol going around these two pentacles, like an infinite flow of money. And again, on the board, we have a total of 11 pentacles. That's more than the 10 of pentacles, which is the ultimate wealth, legacy, generational wealth, land, assets, all of these things. Multiple streams of income. You have that plus, and I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't come out yet still. But you're getting things in a really beautiful balance. You're focusing on what's important to you. If it sounds like I'm out of breath, it's because I have anxiety is the only thing I can assume that it is. I don't know. I just get like anxious about recording for whatever reason still. It gets even worse when my face is in it. Just bear with me. I don't have asthma or whatever. Just get a little anxious. Hey, look what's on the bottom of the deck. There it is. Our 10 of Pentacles. So if you too are having anxiety, if you're keeping yourself up, worrying about like very mundane remedial things like work, paying your bills, taxes, all of these things that require funds, that require material things, you're going to have that plus some. You're going to live a very luxurious life. That's what's coming towards you. A very luxurious, loving, soft, feminine, receptive, intimate, cozy little life. The Knight of Pentacles. This is a younger earth sign energy. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, characteristics, whatever comes to mind. This could be pointing to a child. You could have earth sign children. Okay. You could be feeling, or they could be feeling specifically like they're trapped, like they're in a situation they can't get out of. I hope this isn't you. I hope you're not feeling, it could very well be feeling stuck, like in a position, in a routine, in a job, in a career, whatever, family dynamic, whatever it might be, and not really seeing this potential, not really seeing this balance being restored. Maybe you've never experienced any type of financial security, job security. I feel like you're creating your own security though. This person, very much, this is what they use, their resources that they use for themselves to maintain their life, which is a very luxurious. She has a vineyard. She lives in luxury, but she also has these 3 pentacles over here that she can share because she has them to spare, enough to share and to spare, right? Enough money, resources, time, energy, all of the things. So you can take care of the people around you, the people that you choose, whether that's your children specifically, whether that's your extended family, your community, your neighbors, whatever that is. That's the beauty of this. She has the free will to use her resources in whatever way she sees fit because she's so well taken care of. She is a well-kept woman because she keeps herself. And I say she, this to me is a feminine energy because those to me look like they're supposed to be flowers, I believe, but to me they look like feminine, I don't know, just giving feminine. We have the Queen of Cups here, soft, receptive. And when I say feminine, I don't mean female, genitalia. I'm talking about energy. Morning Dew, card number 26. I don't know why I feel the need to bunch them all up, but I'm also not entirely sure where the screen cuts off on my desk. I feel like the whole thing is in it, but I don't know. So I'll just put it there. What else is here, Spirit? What else do we need to know at this time? What else do we need to know at this time? Besides relax, take a deep breath. I feel like there's a lot going on. Self-worship. Absolutely. You are worthy of worship. And anyone would be honored to worship you. But I feel like the even bigger honor for you is you worshiping yourself. Because nobody knows you better than you know yourself. Nobody knows. Yeah, just we'll read about those. We'll read about those. Let's get some more of our oracle cards. Okay, thank you. Eagle, triumph over troubles, obstacles. Absolutely. That's what this is looking like. Anxiety. I feel like it's anxiety that is not yours. It's things that you've been carrying that are not yours. The sooner you lay those down, identify them, delegate them, let the people who they belong to I was going to say own them, but reclaim. Thank you. Yes. Reclaim those for themselves because it's not for you. Pay attention to your health. Are you drinking enough water? Probably not. Excuse me, that was my cue to drink more water because, yeah. Health, vitality, all of these things are coming to you on the fast track, on their way to you. Protection. If you are someone who is single and open to partnering with someone, that will be coming in for you. Someone who is very protective and loving and devoted, who worships you just like you worship yourself. And it's reciprocal. You feel the same way about them that they feel about you. It's not one-sided. It's not unrequited. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. We'll take all of them. We'll take them. Why not? When I was looking at this card earlier and talking about it, it gave very much, because I was talking about like work, what you do for work, income, all of these things. This to me looks like she has a beautiful, not only vineyard, but garden. She spends a lot of her time outside. You could be gardening a lot. You could be buying a new home, moving to a new home that has beautiful land, acreage, whatever you want, that you can cultivate, that you can grow. Greenhouses, saunas, hot tubs, things like that. Just whatever you want in the privacy. If you look, there's not another, like she has the means and the space to explore, to grow what she wants to grow, to do what she wants to do. And then we have this card, garden, confirming that. If you don't let this weigh you down for very much longer, if you don't harden your heart because of how often you've been hurt or whatever the situation might be, if you don't do any of those things, there is such a beautiful, loving, vital, like all of these flowers and newness. Again, like if you're in the northern hemisphere, we're moving into spring. Spring equinox was actually just yesterday. Where the fuck? Oh, these cards. The flowers. So that doesn't surprise me that we're getting lots of this imagery of like gardens. Even this one, like wooded areas. You could be moving into your dream home, has all of these things. Luck is on your side. You have the clover here. That means nothing else than good luck. I'm getting a home that has like clover grass. So instead of a yard, like just like acres, what else would that be called? I don't know, whatever, acres of grass, you have like clover and edible things and an edible garden. Where is that it? Yeah, let's read about our oracle cards. This is from Seasons of the Witch, Beltane. Oracle, sorry. My neighbor just stopped at the end of the driveway, which is directly in front of this window. I was just seeing what he was doing. Okay. 37, card number 37. Self-worship. Return to self-care. You are in need of some major self-care as you are spread too thin and give too much of yourself to too many people, projects, and ideas. The real spiritual work happens in the moments when you make your well-being a priority. Be a little self-centered and focus on nourishing yourself for a change. Worshipping yourself isn't selfish, but rather a sign of respect and an acknowledgement of the need to save yourself before you are in a position to help others. This message is amplified when it is combined with indulgence. Excuse me. Oh, and it was not. Wow, I got really lost in the sauce for a second. It was not combined with indulgence, so disregard. Self worship can also mean you have been putting yourself down, focusing on your flaws rather than seeing how beautiful and worthy you are. How you speak to yourself has more impact than the words of anyone else. And as the harsh words we speak, sorry, the words of anyone else, as the harsh words you speak about yourself drain you of your energy. Damn. Negative self talk can create blocks, doubts, and limiting beliefs that will prevent you from experiencing the blessings that are your due. This is your reminder to worship yourself and find compassion and forgiveness even for your most unforgiving parts. Self-worship ritual. Put on your favorite music, then sit in front of the mirror and start to wipe it clean. Burn some sacred smoke and cleanse the mirror and yourself. When this has been done, light a red candle and stare at your reflection for a minimum of 10 minutes in silence. Allow yourself to be present and connect to self. Practice self-compassion and don't tolerate any judgments. When you are ready, say hello to yourself as if you were talking to your bestie. You should totally be your own BFF. This ritual is more of a check-in. Begin a conversation with yourself. Start to chat about your day, what happened, what you are grateful for, what pissed you off. This is a great way to allow yourself to face your emotions and speak about them. When responding, make sure to practice self-compassion and speak from a place of care and love. At first, this will seem awkward, but in no time you will learn to communicate with yourself and give yourself answers, nourishment, and empowerment when needed. I'm going to add to that, when you have the time and the space. As I was flipping through this book, two other cards popped up. One was sex magic, the other was orgasm. So I would encourage you, hi, Peppa Girl. I would encourage you to do this practice in the nude if you can. Explore yourself, worship yourself. When you have the time and you have the space, but I would also encourage you to make the time and to make the space for yourself. Okay, let's read about morning dew, and then I guess we're going to be done with this one. Morning dew, stillness. Take a pause, dear one, for right now is not the time for action. There is plenty moving around you that is causing you to feel unrooted and lacking in direction. When this happens, it is because you are still in a transition stage. There is often a desire to skip past the dark, murky parts of the journey, but there is value in the moments when nothing seems clear. There is more to learn, embrace, or consider before making any future plans. Attempting to force any changes now will only result in frustration, and perhaps you may end up going backwards. You will know when the time is right to move ahead, because clarity and sureness will return to you. Rather than focusing on the future, turn your gaze to what is immediately in front of you. Yes, baby. What? What's wrong? Rather than focusing. Now is a good time to detox either in your home or in other areas of your life. Clearing out what is no longer useful to you will stimulate additional shifts and make room for what is yet to come. Hi, baby. Yes, spring cleaning can be significant for you right now. Closets, storage units, sheds, all of the things, especially if you're moving to a new home. All right, guys, I love you all so very much. We're going to leave it at that. I'll see you next time. Bye.